our next lightning talk from our sponsor, A10 Networks, Hirschel Pimpalkute.
Right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. My name is Hirschel Pimpalkute. I'm a product marketing manager at A10 Networks. And I'd also like to thank OpenStack Foundation for having us as a sponsor. I have 5 minutes to talk about A10 Networks and what we do. And during this 5 minutes, I want to talk about what is application networking and why it is important as we move towards the cloud. So before I jump into details, I want to talk a little bit about A10 Networks. We are a leader in application networking, providing products and solutions that help our customers increase the availability of their applications, make them more secure, and really improve the performance. And this is really important as we move towards the cloud with the plethora of workloads and applications that are showing up in a typical cloud data center today. From a product's perspective, what A10 Networks builds is both hardware as well as virtual appliances. And these sit between the network and the application. And this is really a strategic point in the network for application networking products, because we are the last hop before the packets make their way to the application, which is really the primary consumer of the data center. And that's how businesses implement their business logic. And sitting at this vantage point, we are able to do some cool things. We can do deep packet inspection and really apply policies to these workflows or to these tenants as they move through the network into the application domain. So like I mentioned earlier, as we move from a traditional data center to sorry, I keep going back over here. So as we move from a traditional data center to a more virtualized, more cloud-based data center, you're going to see more multi-tenancy, you're going to see more shared infrastructure. And like I said, it is now increasingly important for an application networking device to apply the policies so that your availability of your application, the security of your application, the performance of your application is maintained. So what really needs to happen over here is your policies need to be more dynamic, so that they can move around with the workloads in the data center, across data centers, and across even cloud domains. So that's our goal. And if you bear in mind, you have multiple constructs evolving at the same time. You have the SDN space that is evolving. You have the NFV that is evolving, and of course, the cloud. An application networking device or an appliance has to ensure that they can integrate with all of these evolving cloud frameworks. So that's really how we see the world and how we see that we can add value to the evolution as we move towards the cloud and cloud becomes a reality. So in terms of actual product, I'll speak briefly about this. We launched the A-Cloud Services architecture, which is really a combination of products and solutions. We have the traditional hardware or physical form factors. We also have the virtual appliances. And the virtual appliances are key as the workloads move around in the data center. We also have what is called on-demand licensing. And the on-demand licensing allows businesses to prioritize their usage based on their needs, so that they can convert the CapEx to OpEx, really, and really pay as you go. And finally, the SDN and cloud orchestration integration. And this is where OpenStack comes into picture. We integrate with OpenStack. We integrate with the leading vendors on the SDN side as well. And really, the goal is to provide the automation, the agility, and the reduced total cost of ownership. So I'm not going to go into the details over here as far as the implementation itself is concerned. We are located in the second booth on the left-hand side, and you're more than welcome to come over and talk with us. We can provide you with a demo. But what we have really done over here is integrated with the Neutron module so that you can now control the application networking piece along with your compute, network, and storage from the OpenStack environment. So that's really what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you very much once again, and we are the second booth on the left-hand side. More than welcome to stop by if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Herschel.
Thanks.